Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to explain why foundational years are considered as the cornerstone for a child's learning and development. We have all heard about brain development, that brain development happens in the first 6 years. It is now official in the National Education Policy. It says 85% of the cumulative brain development happens in the first 6 years. So when we talk about brain development, what actually are we talking about? So the brain is like any other organ in our body. Other organs also develop. So what's this great thing about the brain developing in the first 6 years? Now we all should be aware that there are billions of neurons in our brains. Neurons are tiny like cells dots. When a child is born, those neurons are not connected. So as a baby grows, they observe and absorb the things happening around them. And thus, these neurons gets connected and forms memory in their brain. So baby's brain development is like an open canvas, and God has left that duty to parents and teachers to paint it the way we want. And that's why parents are the first teachers. How are these neuron connections made? They are made of 3 things. Number 1 is diet. Number 2 is sleep. And number 3 is attachment, which means emotional development. As early childhood teachers, we can not only focus on teaching the letters and the numbers and concepts of colors and shapes. We also need to focus on everything that is required for the brain. We should be worried about, is the child sleeping well at home? Because if the child is not getting enough sleep, memory is not going into long-term memory, which means the child will be taught something and will forget it, and will have to be retaught the same thing again and again. Because sleep is when the brain ensures that things go from short-term memory into long-term memory. You will also have to be alert about what your children eat. Junk food and drinks with high amount of sugar and salt and additives damage their growing neurons. Because one of the main issues that primary and pre-primary teachers face is behavioral issues in their classroom. Children don't listen, they move around. An unhealthy diet with too much sugar, salt content, makes children hyperactive. Third most important aspect of a child's development is emotional bonding. While parents and family members are undoubtedly a child's primary caregivers, teachers, particularly in early childhood education, also play a crucial role in providing care and nurturing, acting as vital figures in a child's development. Teachers serve as living examples for their students. The values, attitudes, and behaviors they exhibit become the blueprint for the young minds under their care. Teachers who display warmth and affection towards their students create a positive and supportive learning environment, which is essential for children's emotional and cognitive development. Every child deserves the best start. So it is very important to understand that foundational curriculum is not only about teaching them literacy and numeracy. Foundational learning is about being a good teacher with whom children feels safe and comfortable to explore and embrace the new environment, new ways of life, learning that incites and excites their curious mind with jolly and play ways. That is the most important that every teacher must remember. And so, as I said, if somebody asks you what you do as a profession, proudly say, I am a brain builder.